without a top-flight quarterback. The way the game is played, with all the responsibility he has and how the game flows through him, if he's not on the top of his game, your team's not going to benefit at all.
Here's the
nigga, you talking to me?
Gonzalez ready to get this one started. And off we go on EA Sports.
Oh, let me see your name.
First drive will start at the 25.
Yeah, we played like 2 days ago, bro. Like the other night, for real. Yeah, I think you won too. It's alright. We're gonna see what they can do this time, my brother. Right? It's the people that are having an issue moving. When you think of moving,
they'll start on the ground. Hall. And not the start he was hoping for there.
I got better D-line this time, bro.
That's it. Call it no gain on the game's first play. And it's second down now.
What an advantage having a lead guy in the middle of the defensive line, because not only does he take up the space and let the linebackers run free, but he can also make plays himself, as we just saw there.
Here's Steve Young. This pass out wide to Hall. And he's able to get out to the 32, brought down there. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3.
That's my whole message right now is what can we find that we can dominate.
Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. Third and short yardage, Young. There's Hall bringing in another one. And he's going to have the Packers first down, and he was able to get it by plenty. A gain of 8 on 3rd and 3. A first down throw for Young. And it's incomplete. Boy, he doesn't drop many like that one. Second down.
We know it's not an easy job to go out and catch passes when people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away. But the bottom line is, that's a pass he's got to have and a pass he should have caught.
Young's incompletion on first down leads to a 2nd and 10. They'll look to throw again. Got a man open. It's Darren Waller.
Get the fuck out of here.
He's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside.
That shit bullshit.
22 yards there, a first down. On 1st and 10, it's Hall. And he is going to lose yardage.
That nigga Miles Garrett.
Officially, it's a
Shit coming off that
It's going to
head.
bring up 2nd and 11.
Sometimes you just sit back and marvel at what he can do defensively. Speed, strength, quickness, he's the whole package. And that package just wrapped up the runner for a loss.
That ball caught. It's the playmaker, Michael Irvin.
Good shit.
Packers.
You gotta do that shit all game though, bro.
38 yards. And the Packers will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon. Charles, here in their opening series, they said they had certain plays scripted for certain players. That looked like a well-designed play to get one of their top targets involved.
Yeah, let's face it, Brandon. A player of his talent is a problem for any opponent to defend, and we saw it right there. They tried to deny an open lane to him. He still outplayed the coverage and scored the early touchdown. Good luck trying to figure out how to defend him as this game moves on.
Now it's Ryan Suckup on after the touchdown to kick it away. Very short kick taken right at the 20. And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30.
I think that your purpose, I can't speak for you, but I think that you are a community leader. I think that you are purpose to be a community.
Open man is Michael Irvin complete. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll leave him with a 2nd and just a few inches left. Now it's Fields. Oh, he'll air this one deep for Judy. And got his man complete. And he'll be marked down right at the 20-yard line. So a big play as it gets him all the way down to the 20 now for 1st and 10. Inside the red zone here. They'll look to throw. Toward the back corner of the end zone.
Get the fuck out of here, bro. But they let you catch that bullshit. Come on, man. Don't stop this shit, bro. This is my first game of the day, bro. Don't start that dumb ass shit, bro. Cut this shit right back off.
I'm not sure he would.
And that's going to be caught
Right.
for an Eagles touchdown. Travis Kelce, a 20-yard touchdown. And the Eagles are back within a couple of the lead.
You ready?
To live a life in a way that validates and
Fields
spreads
trying to throw for
the
it.
goodness of God. Right?
And this is caught.
I asked you, is you ready and shit, but you went MIA on me.
At 8-8. Well, it's definitely early enough here. They didn't need to go for 2. They didn't have to go for 2, but they did. We're all tied at 8.
Is this one of those anything you can
You
do?
went MIA, alright, bro. I'm about to go
Because
back.
that's exactly
Sitting
what
away
they
from this TV,
Neither
bro.
one of
You
these
block.
teams wants to give any ground, do they?
And that's something that I have always done. From when I was selling real estate, from when I was selling cars, from when
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. For this offense, Charles, remember the last time they were out here, marched it nearly the full length of the football field, and a lot of the attack went through the air, so now they're seeing if they can duplicate that performance.
Okay, if I show my age a little bit, partner, because I can hear my high school coach, John Ford, and hear his voice in my head. Mike, when you put the ball in the air, 3 things can happen, and 2 of them are bad. For the way the game's being played now, this is just part of what they do, so I don't think they should change anything at all. They've been dominant, keep throwing it around.
These 2 teams all tied after 1. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. Ball on a give up the middle. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the 1st down run. He gets maybe 3.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
And they just get the play off. Now Young. Throws left side, complete to Keenan Allen. And he's going to be taken down right at the 40-yard line.
It's a game of matchups, and that's why you take your receivers and move them around a bunch, especially your best guys. And when they work out of the slot, you often hear the coaches talk about how great it is because it gives you a 2-way go. You can break out or you can break in. That makes it hard to defend.
Only 3 there on the pickup, but that's enough to move the chains. On 1st down, right back to Hall. A good gain of 9 before he's brought down at the 28. The previous run, good for 9. Here's 2nd and a yard. They'll send Irvin in motion left. 2nd quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game. A reminder that when halftime rolls around, Jonathan Coachman will have all the highlights and analysis of this first half of play from our studios in Orlando. On 2nd down, a run with Hall. That backs him up 1 yard and brings up 3rd down.
The running lanes have definitely not been there for him here in the first half, and I don't think it's all been his fault. His offensive line hasn't given him much space. A loss results there.
This will be play number 8 here on the drive. It's 3rd and a yard. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the 1st down.
and start scaling the business. Or you go back around the cycle, and you're excited about something else.
On 3rd and 1, here's Young. Able to find Waller, that's complete. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3.
Whenever they get to expansion, they keep the cycle of getting excited about it.
Now here's Young.
I want to talk about first. Here we go. I'm going to go through each one because...
And he's just going to throw this one out of bounds here. Nowhere to go with it, incomplete.
I'm really liking what I'm seeing from this defense because their coverage has been playing at a shutdown level so far. Even backed up late, they're forcing incompletions and fighting to keep them at the end zone as the first half winds down.
2nd down and goal. Young. Touchdown. Breece Hall from 3 yards out. And the Packers will take the lead here in the final minute of the first half. And now they'll empty the backfield here as they like to go for 2. They'll look to throw. To the goal line, but it's incomplete. Well, split the difference, and they're right where they would have been with 2 PATs. They got the 2-point conversion the first time. They failed there.
Interesting, isn't it? Because the first time you go after your first score, that feels like a gamble. The second time when they tried it again, that felt like, what the heck, right? Because as you said, even if you miss it, you split the difference, and you're right on schedule at 14 points.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. A slim deficit here in 1 possession game. Not much time left, obviously. We'll see if they can march this down the field, at least get 3 and take some momentum into the locker room. Now a 1st down throw, Fields.
Let's try to make our company like
that's complete to Justin Jefferson. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. 28 yards the gain there on the catch and run. On 1st down, Fields.
I think it's really, really important that
this one right back into the hands of Jefferson. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts as they'll stop him with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play.
You know what I mean? And make your company lean.
The red zone now. They'll look to throw. And this is caught. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Travis Kelce. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Eagles are an extra point away from moving out in front in the final minute.
Yeah, bro. I'm going back to smoke, bro.
Gonzalez good on the extra point. And that will give them the lead here as we get on towards halftime.
First studio, shooting her show, and you get to see Oprah go from Oprah to the Oprah show. And then it's just, then it goes from, But remember all the people who got a car?
You get a car. You get.
Oh my gosh.
Got it.
Now after the touchdown, here's Gonzalez on to kick it away.
You get an LLC.
Fields it right around the goal line.
You get one too.
What I did to be in that crowd, that small rooms with Oprah's in the crowd. She's like, that. Feel me? Like, it's, you get to be there. And I think Oprah saw that. Like, yo, I'm not going to sit in this pretty little chair with my guests and ask questions. Yo, Oprah used to have a mic running.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Looking for Waller, but this is intercepted.
Nigga, who said the great Lawrence Taylor couldn't play coverage? Nigga.
Yeah, the Eagles are going to take possession of the football.
You did say you won last time, right?
And they were able to, Oprah hanging around at a time where black women weren't getting prime daytime television.
Now a first down carry here from McCoy. And he swallowed out right near the line of scrimmage. Now the Eagles will use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half.
Right, single black woman, she didn't at that time fit the stereotype.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10.
There is no excuse. There is absolutely no excuse. It doesn't matter where you are right now, what you came from. You have the option
now
to say,
Fields.
because of where I came from, I can't do anything. You also have
And
the
he's
option
got
to
this
say,
to Jefferson.
because of where I came
Yeah,
from,
he'll be out of bounds about a half to a full yard shy of the 5. A well-executed 22-yard gain.
And remember, this drive started off following the turnover. And they've taken no time working their way down the short field. A nice connection there, and now they're looking at a 1st and goal.
Steps away. Toward the end
And his
zone, but
bitch
that's
ass
gonna
dropped the
wind up
ball.
incomplete.
Well, the best don't mind making tough throws, but that was a real difficult one right there. Out of the pocket, trying to beat double coverage. More times than not, that's going to end up as an incomplete pass, if not worse.
So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break.
Or Alexander Graham Bell working on the phone.
And we welcome you back now alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gordon, getting set for quarter number 3 here.
I just see it changing the world in some way. Like, that's how I'm so passionate about, like, the morning meetup, because where do people get the job?
So the Eagles with the lead, and they're going to get this football first as the 3rd quarter gets underway. And a short kick taken at about the 16. And he is out of bounds as they'll start up past the 30. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And Charles, they've got the lead. Put your coaching hat on here now. What's the game plan for the 2nd half?
I think getting the running game going a little bit more, because I thought the first half, they didn't get it moving the way that they would like. They had success throwing it, but I think these first couple of drives, they'll want to get those running backs going and give them more opportunities, and I will guarantee you that those guys were lobbying for them in the locker room at halftime.
Running again quickly on 2nd down. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of a yard, so it's back to 3rd and 10. Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the 1st down and move the chains.
And you got to get more from your job than your job gets from you, because they're going to get their piece from you. They're going to get their value from you 100%. You do work.
Throwing on 3rd down, Fields. Dancing to his left. Got a man, it's Judy complete. And out across midfield down to the 45. That's a 3rd down conversion of 24 yards there. Nice play.
Now that's all about making something happen as a quarterback, because instead of forcing something on 3rd down, how about him buying some time outside of the pocket, waiting for someone to come open? And when he did, he put it on him for a big play and a 1st down.
Down to the 42, 2nd down.
You give credit to the defense for stringing that play out, and they gave up no cutback angle. You know he was trying to dunk through. No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
How much I tried. How much I tried, no matter how scary it
2nd down,
was.
here's Barkley again. And he's got this pretty close to a 1st down as the tackle is made at the Packers' 36. Called out a gain of 5 as the clock ticks inside of 2 minutes to go now in the 3rd.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here, because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time and making it work.
You don't really get a chance to get either. Is imagine somebody working. Imagine
3rd and 2, Fields. And he'll check this one down to McCoy. And some space here. Touchdown.
The real deal, motherfucking McCoy, nigga. Shady, nigga. Let's go.
36 yards as his guys are able to extend their
This nigga
lead.
won last time, didn't you, bro?
Gonzalez able to tack on the PAT, and that pushes the lead up to 11. Now after the touchdown, here's Gonzalez on to kick it away. This fielded right at the goal line. And able to get this out to the 25. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. Well, the opposition laid down the challenge and opening drive touchdown here to start the second half. And, Charles, now you feel like this group needs to get an answer because this all of a sudden is a two-score game.
Yeah, you're right about that. What was a small, manageable spread to overcome, a little bit more daunting now. I think you're exactly right. Pressure is on because you don't want them getting the ball back with a chance to really extend this lead out.
Man open, that's Deebo Samuel. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. To throw, Young. Going up top. All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Pat Surtain. And the Eagles will have
Don't quit, bro.
as this is taken.
You say you won last time. Don't quit, bro. You say you won last time, bro.
Come alive in the dark, and I keep getting stronger. My limit's the sky. I do the impossible, impossible. Shine if I want to. I win every time if I want to. The world mine if I want to. Make the world mine cause I want to. I'll pull the sword out the border, walk a floor full of cobras. Go to war with you all, we can brawl toe to toe. I can tighten loops in my lace and make lightning lose. In a race I make fire cool and come back from the triangle in Bermuda. I can suit up, live in the moon up, working and outsmarting computers. I can outswim all the tuna, and that's without a scuba. So in the laws of nature I'm breaking the rules. Only thing I'm bad at is being a loser. I can make time traveling a surprise. Make graveyards feel alive. Break the immortal down to his demise. Look up and beam to the stars so you can turn off the lights. I come alive in the dark, and I keep getting stronger. Tonight I hunt with the pride. You can't take my pride away. I can sing with the birds and the trees in the morning, or roll like the storms wave.
With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles, you talk about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our two quarterbacks, certainly two of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you can get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback. The way the game is played, with all the responsibility he has, and how the game plays through him, if he's not on the top of his game, your team's not going to benefit at all.
Set to go now on a beautiful sunny afternoon. And we are underway here on EA Sports.
Who the fuck
So when you get to that level is when you get excited to invest. So I'm asking, I need you to start stretching. And then be excited about it. Because when you pay attention. When you don't, yo, I'm telling you this. You know.
They'll start out on the ground with Saquon Barkley. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down.
And while they hope to continue this drive, it's really already mission accomplished. They've given enough space now that they have to pump the ball. They've done so with that first run.
Recession group and things of that nature. I know where it's
running again with Barkley on second down. And he'll go out of bounds after getting this across the 15. They needed some breathing room. He gave it to him. 11 yards and a first down.
Well, there's plenty of real estate for him to maneuver on that run, and let's face it, it shouldn't be a surprise. He's one of the better backs in the league. Had to come into this game with the idea, slow him down, otherwise it's going to be a long afternoon.
Meanwhile, Fields throw here complete to Kelsey. And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. The catch and run, good for 18 and a first down.
A lot of tight ends just use their size and their strength, try to occupy some space and kind of body people away and catch the football. But not this guy. He's a refined route runner. Makes me wonder if he took some dance classes in his background with his footwork.
And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first. You were telling me this yesterday. That's exactly what they want to do on the opening drive, establish the ground game.
Yeah, remember our conversation we were talking about with one of the GMs in the league has told me repeatedly, it's a big man's game. And it's not necessarily size. He's talking about playing some big boy football. Line up, get leverage, knock people back, and establish the run early.
Here's a run on first down that won't even get back to the line of scrimmage. He will lose a yard. 2nd and 11. They went with the run-pass option, and I don't know if the option really mattered there because the defense was ready.
So many times you put the defense at a disadvantage because you have those multiple options, but when they read their keys and play it correctly, sometimes the result goes in their favor.
Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11. Back to throw. Fields. Escaping the pressure right. And he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here. He throws it away. And now it's 3rd.
Oh, I saw this one with defensive eyes because even as he escaped the pocket and bought time, the coverage stayed tight. Nothing broke down. Throwing it away, that was his only option.
Now throwing on 3rd down there, but he cannot connect.
That was their first 3rd down try of the game, and clearly something was off in the execution of that play. Good news, they've got a whole game left to clean that up and start clicking on those key 3rd down throws.
They snap it to Fields. He'll rifle this one deep right side. And at the 7-yard line, the catch is made. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Michael Irvin, 54 yards. And the Eagles' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. Gonzalez good on the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0. Now after the touchdown, here's Gonzalez on to kick it away. Taken at the goal line. Oh, good-looking return set up here. There he goes left side. He will score. Touchdown, 49ers. Well, there you go. They gave up a score to start the game, and as quick as they could get it back, they did on the return.
And people talk about this all the time, whether you're coaching it, whether you're trying to work on it, whether you're just trying to put in the minds of your players. Attack back as fast as you can after giving up a score. No quicker way than on a kick return.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. Fielded right around the 8. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. The 40. 20. 10. 5. He will take this all the way. Touchdown, Eagles. I know a lot of special teams coaches, they just want to keep it away from him because that's what he can do.
And others have egos that their players can't keep up with. And they say, challenge him, kick it to him. The way he runs as fast as he is, I wouldn't challenge him at all. I'd do everything possible to keep it away.
He is just a blur when he gets a full head of steam, and he got a full head of steam there. So now the other return teams out there as they'll try to duplicate what they just saw. This taken in at the goal line. Oh, good return up past the 30. Still going. And he will score. Touchdown, 49ers.
Again, help it, partner. I get fired up. 2 kickoff returns for touchdowns in the same game. This is fun to watch.
Yeah, we call a lot of games at a lot of different places. Sometimes it seems like we do it simultaneously, but we rarely get to see this. Extra point up and good by Sanders, and we are tied at 14. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. Fielded just outside the goal line. And some good special teams coverage as they bring him down just outside of the 15. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And the points, they have come fast and furious in this quarter.
You really don't want to be on the defensive side of the ball right now, do you? Because you're either thinking, My replacement may get an opportunity.
Your head better be on a swivel.
Totally. Or maybe I just need to get out of the game for a while because I just can't slow these guys down. They've got to figure out a way to disrupt these offenses. And typically, one guy makes a big play, and that can help change things.
They'll be looking for disruption on both sides right now. Second down, here's Barkley again. And he'll lose yardage here, back to the 15. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
They'll get 11, but still a little short. 4th down. Start of the second quarter, and it's the Eagles in possession. On 4th down, Fields. And they hit him as he throws, as this one's going to go straight down to the turf. Incomplete. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And the Niners take over in terrific field position. First down carry here for Johnson. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
2nd and 5 now. Young. He'll drop this down to Johnson underneath. And they work this near the 5. He'll be stopped at the 6. That gain of 15 gets him on the doorstep, 1st and goal. They'll try and run. This is Johnson. And across the chalk, into the end zone. It's a 49er touchdown. Chris Johnson, a 6-yard touchdown run as they have taken the lead. Extra point up and good by Sanders. And the lead is now 21-14. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Takes it at the 7. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. As this offense gets ready here for this drive, Charles, you still wonder about that prior drive. Went for it on 4th down in their own territory, didn't get it, and then that led to a touchdown on the other side.
And I don't mind the aggressiveness. In fact, I'm usually a huge fan of it, but I just want teams to always weigh risk and reward. To me, too early in this game because reward just wasn't big enough to go for it there in case they failed. Now the pressure back on their offense to pick themselves up, and they gave the touchdown that was just given up.
On 2nd and 9, Fields. Caught, Kelsey, left side. And he's brought down at the 34. Call it a gain of 4.
Oh, it's time to give a little credit there to the defense. They played that very well because it was a drag route, and he ran it a little shallower than normal as he worked straight across the field. He was hoping he'd get lost behind the defensive line, but once he made the catch, nowhere to turn upfield and gain any yardage.
To throw is Fields. He's got a man, complete. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. 1:53 remaining in this first half of play. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. Here's Fields. Under pressure, and down he goes. They sack him back at the 36. Give the sack to Lawrence Taylor.
I know there'll be a little bit of criticism there because they went right back to the air after the huge pickup and ended up getting sacked. That's often a play that you make. You feel like you've got momentum on your side.
Unfortunately, the O-line failed to hold up to try to keep that momentum going. Only a yard on the gain there, and that'll set up 3rd and 13. Not an easy spot here. They'll be in search of 13 yards to try to pick up the first. Gets this out to Saquon Barkley. And he'll be taken down at about the 22-yard line. On 1st down, it's Fields. And that's going to be caught for an Eagles touchdown. Travis Kelce, a 22-yard touchdown grab. And the Eagles are an extra point away from tying the ball game here in the final minute of the first half. Gonzalez able to tack on the PAT. And that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime. A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21 all the score as the kick's away. And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And they've got a little over 40 seconds to work with if they want to try to put something together. This is intercepted. And some room to run now.
You can easily see the logic. It's a tie game. They just wanted to press it a little bit right before the half, hoping to get one more score.
Now, easy to second-guess the result, but now you have to think after that interception, just a field goal, and they're behind at the break.
Yeah, I think at the half, the head coach just says, look, that's on me. I wanted to press it, but it's because I believe in you guys.
Now an inside give to McCoy. He will push his way down to about the 14. 2 yards on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down. Now it's Fields. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. And they'll burn the timeout with 5 seconds left. A chance to try to add 3 points before heading to the locker room. Now with 5 seconds left, not really enough time to run another play and then stop it. So on comes the field goal unit. Gonzalez's kick is good. And with it, they'll take the lead at 24-21. So, Charles, they get to them with their first turnover of the game and then make it hurt a little bit extra with a field goal.
And anytime you give the ball up, what's the first thing a coach tells his defense? Don't let them score off of this. You've got to put out the fire. In fact, in 2021, that's what one NFL coach termed his defense. The firemen. Go out there, guys, and don't let them put some points on the board.
Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. Both these offenses have been in fine form. What will the second half bring us as we are underway in quarter 3? And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 30, right about the 29. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. Well, Charles, in that first half, we saw a fair amount of offense on both sides of the football, and now the team trailing here will start with it in the 3rd quarter.
And we both know this coach pretty darn well, don't we? Because his game planning is always on point. And now that he's getting the ball to start the second half, how about all the offense that you already referenced in the first half? He'll put that all together and come out with something really strong, I believe, to get things going here in the 3rd quarter.
A first down throw for Young. That's complete to Christian Okoye. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. So from Philadelphia territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 32-yard line. Towards the end zone for Brown. And it'll be intercepted. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. And that could turn out to be a giant play, Charles. You've got an offense driving to take the lead, but they're turned away on the INT.
And I think that we might look back on this in the fourth quarter and say, that was the play of the game.
They'll start on the ground with McCoy. And he's going to get 7 out of this before being taken down at the 27.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on first down, that fits the bill.
From the 27, Fields. And this will be well too low for him to bring in. It's incomplete. Not his best throw there, but where we sit right now in the third quarter, he's had a pretty good game throwing the football.
He certainly has, and it's not exactly at the point where we're doing 4-minute offense yet, but they've got to think about, I'm not going to say milking the clock, but understanding clock management here on out.
The slot man in motion right. Fields on third down. Open man here. It's the tight end, Kelsey. And he'll be hauled down at about the 30-yard line.
It doesn't look like this defense found the magic elixir at halftime. This offense was rolling in the first half, and that's continued here in the third quarter. Another big play right there.
Barkley on first down, going to work his way forward, only for about a couple there. But not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
Throwing on 2nd and 8, Fields. And this is caught. Touchdown, Eagles. Travis Kelsey with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And they're able to add on to their advantage. Now contact up front as penalty markers come in. Who is this against? Well, now if they wanted to, they could move the ball up to the 1 and go for 2.
Yeah, that's exactly right, because normally the ball's at the 2 when you go for 2. But if they want it now, enforce the penalty to the 1. But if they wanted to kick it, right, don't they just move it up?
Yeah, just move it up to the 10.
Right, move it up to the 10 if they still wanted to kick it.
They're going to run it with Barkley. And he's going to be hit and taken down in the backfield. Just nowhere to run that time. And the try for 2 is snuffed out. Now after the touchdown, here's Gonzalez on to kick it away. From a yard or 2 deep, here comes a return. Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. As this offense takes the field against CD. Remember last drive they were moving the football, but then they threw that costly interception, so we'll see if they can right the ship here on this drive.
And doesn't that just sum up football? We see it all the time, don't we? The defense goes from losing the battle to making a huge play and stealing the momentum. So you know they're riding high right now, and they're ready to challenge this offense and that quarterback one more time.
And we'll see if the offense is up for that challenge here as things start to get more interesting here in this second half. Young on first down. A quick throw there going to be batted away and incomplete.
And not a common sight, at least on this drive. A momentary setback, though, for this passing game that has been moving well this series. Good thing for them, though. Still 2 more downs to connect and try to pick up another first down.
To throw on 2nd and 10. Young. And the pass complete to Waller on the out route. And they're going to get this down inside the 20. Again, it's Young.
Yeah, it is.
And the 49ers are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. It'll be 1st and goal when we come back. Now whistles here, and I think one of the big boys for the 49ers might have jumped. And maybe they were coming with a blitz that time, and it caused a jump.
I think if we saw it, you know that they saw it. Might have been a little discussion down there. Bad guys coming. Pick them up. Pick them up. And someone jumped.
It'll be Young again. Screenplay, Johnson.
Oh, hell no, yeah.
Able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. 2nd and goal from inside the 5. Now Young. And he is going to go down. Back at the 11-yard line. 3rd and goal. And keep in mind, very possibly 4-down territory.
Come on. Fuck, no.
Darren Waller, an 11-yard touchdown. And the Niners have made it a one-score game again here in the 4th. Extra point up and good by Sanders. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. This will be fielded inside the 5. Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here. He's at the 40.
That boy Judah. Let's go. Yeah.
A big-time special teams
that boy Judah.
The coaches preach it all the time. If you can score on special teams, your chances of winning the game really jump up in a big way. Now, I'll let our analytics friends quantify it and give us the exact numbers, but that's what coaches talk about all the time. That extra momentum, that extra bounce you get from a special team score.
I don't have any analytics friends. Those are your friends.
I'll claim them.
So let's try this again. After the kick return TD, here's yet another kickoff. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. The lane opens here.
Oh, he blocked the shit out.
And there he goes again.
They blocked in the back.
They are not going to catch him. He's in. Touchdown.
They just scored more return than actual touchdown.
And that big 4th quarter return, Charles, makes this a one-score game.
And now it all comes down to philosophy. All right, you send a big return for a touchdown, so the momentum is high. Do you want to ride that and go for 2? Or do you just go ahead and kick the extra point and come back and rely on your defense?
Yeah, that's some bullshit. They let this nigga return that bitch fucking 5 times.
So now the other return teams out there as they'll try to duplicate what they just saw. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And this return will net positive as he gets past the 25 and up to the 27-yard line. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. After the touchdown we just saw, we have a brand new ball game. And now look at the situation. You've got plenty of time on the clock. Defensively, they have 3 timeouts. So do you run the football here or do you throw it?
I think you have that full conversation with your offensive unit, and you tell them, here's the situation. They've got all their timeouts, so we are not going to play this conservatively. We've got to attack them. We've got to make them use those, gain the ground that we need in order to put this game away. If you think we're just going to run it 3 times and punt it, you got another thing coming.
Yeah, and then by the way, also the 2-minute warning in play, so essentially 4 timeouts left.
They have to be aggressive here.
9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down. And a good quarterback facing zone coverage. If he has just a little bit of time to survey the scene, that's what's going to happen.
No doubt about it. If there's no pressure, he's going to continue to pick them apart because he'll have all that time to find someone open downfield. He can only cover for so long. So maybe they want to go to a zone blitz scheme, get a little bit more pressure. Remember when Carolina did that against Denver? They lost the game ultimately. They dropped the defensive end out, and he ended up with an interception in that game in Super Bowl 50. Maybe some sort of scheme like that to try and get more pressure at the passer.
Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. They'll try and run some clock here with Barkley. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up.
I have to chuckle to myself a little bit, Brandon, because right now I could be in that huddle with that offensive line. I know exactly what they're saying. If you call a pass play here, we're going to call timeout. Run the football. We've got control of this thing. Get in behind us and let's go.
Their time to shine. Second down at 6 now from the 42. All eyes on Fields. That ball caught. It's the playmaker, Michael Irvin. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. Now San Francisco going to call their second timeout.
How you put this shit on conservative?
Disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down.
Yo. How you put it on conservative? Never mind. Never mind. Tell me that's fucked up, bro.
It's Barkley on the counter, and this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage back at the 22. Now the defense will burn their third and final timeout as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play. They'll go to Barkley again. 4 yards on the pickup there as they get it back to a more manageable 3rd and 7.
I like that run right there, partner. Not the flashiest run, not the one that's going to break for big yardage, but he understands the situation, and taking care of the football, paramount, and he got it done.
Nursing that slim lead, you're exactly right. Hold on to that ball. Here's play number 7 on the drive. This is 3rd and 7. Back to throw, Fields. And he's going to come up well short as they rally up to stop him at about the 16. Only able to get back a yard for his efforts, and that leads us to 4th down.
Like any team playing, they're looking for touchdowns to try and help their cause. But in this case, he does get them a little closer at least if they think a field goal turns out to be the better call here.
The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. A big one coming now for the kicker, Zane Gonzalez. Gonzalez's kick is good, and that will push the lead up to 5. So they get the 3, but you wonder now, is that going to be enough?
Excellent question, because when I look at the smiles on that side of the field, they're a little tight, aren't they? If they had scored a touchdown there, those would be big half-moon grins right now because they'd feel a whole lot better about their position.
And a touchdown in the other direction, all of a sudden they're down. Take it in at the 3. And he'll get it up just past the 20 as his guys will go to work at the 21-yard line. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. The offense coming back out here. Plenty of energy, ready to roll, looking to just add to what they have been doing after scoring a touchdown, Charles, their last time out.
And that's a great feeling to have on the sideline, partner, knowing you just won the battle against the opposing defense. And since they came off the field, I'll guarantee you all they want to do is get back out there because they know they have the upper hand on that defense right now.
Thanks for coming out.